Hello and welcome back to Turkish Spotlight Secrets, your destination for the most intriguing stories in Turkish entertainment. Today's episode brings us a captivating update on two of Turkey's most talked about stars, Yagmur Yüksel and Beris Baktas. If you love staying up to date on all things celebrity, be sure to like this video. Subscribe to the channel and click that join button to support us further. Now, let's dive into this story that has captured everyone's attention lately. A public silence that says so much. In the world of celebrities, sometimes it's not the interviews or red carpet moments that speak the loudest. Sometimes it's the silence. And lately, Yagmur Yüksel's silence has been louder than ever. Once regularly seen on TV screens and in glossy magazines, Yagmur had taken a noticeable step back from the spotlight in recent months. Her public appearances became increasingly rare, and her interviews even rarer. Many began to wonder, was she simply taking time off, or was something happening behind the scenes? That question didn't stay unanswered for long. Clues in the digital shadows. As fans began analyzing Yagmur's recent social media activity, they noticed subtle changes. The photos she shared were more intimate, more reflective. The captions hinted at growth, change, and, interestingly, renewal. Quotes about finding peace, choosing authenticity, and closing old chapters suggested that something significant was unfolding. Her usual bright smile still appeared in photos, but this time it seemed softer, almost like she was holding on to something privately meaningful. It wasn't long before online communities started speculating. Was Yagmur seeing someone new? It's a history that can't be forgotten. To understand the emotional weight of what's happening now, we need to go back. Beris Baktas and Yagmur Yüksel once lit up Turkish television with their on-screen chemistry. Viewers couldn't get enough of the way they interacted both in scenes and outside of them. Whispers of a real-life romance followed them everywhere, while neither ever confirmed a relationship. The signs were there: shared laughter during interviews, subtle gestures of comfort at award shows, and candid photos from behind the scenes. Their fans were devoted and hopeful. Many believed that even if they had parted ways, a reunion was always possible. A shift in the story. But something changed recently. Rumors emerged that Yagmur had been seen spending time with someone unfamiliar, a man not connected to the film industry, not part of the usual celebrity crowd. Photos surfaced of her walking along the Bosphorus, grabbing coffee in quiet and shopping in quaint corners of Istanbul, and always with the same man nearby. He was later identified as Kemal Eren, a low-profile but successful visual designer based in Istanbul, known for his creative projects and minimalist lifestyle. A stark contrast to Beris Kemal represented a different world entirely, a world far from red carpets and flashing cameras. The rumor mill spins again. Once the paparazzi caught wind of these sightings, the speculation exploded. News outlets rushed to uncover details. Who was Kemal? How did he and Yagmur meet? And perhaps most importantly, was this a casual friendship or the beginning of something serious? Neither Yagmur nor Kemal made public comments, but internet sleuths weren't about to wait for official confirmation. They quickly noticed that Yagmur had liked several of Kemal's photos, including one where he wrote about finding calm in unexpected company. Around the same time, Beris Baktas posted a cryptic Instagram story, a sunset photo captioned, "Sometimes distance is the kindest answer." His fans immediately interpreted this as a subtle nod to the situation. The inner circle speaks. According to sources close to Yagmur, she and Kemal met through mutual friends at a charity event in the spring. What started as light conversation developed into a meaningful connection. Friends described Kemal as grounded, kind, and deeply respectful of Yagmur's privacy, a trait that won her admiration quickly. A close confidant of Yagmur shared anonymously, she needed someone outside the noise. Kemal isn't part of the entertainment world. He doesn't chase fame. He just listens, and she felt safe with that. Still, the speculation around Beris didn't fade. Despite no confirmed relationship, the connection between him and Yagmur remains symbolic for many fans. Was Kamal now stepping into a space that had always felt reserved for berets? Social media reacts. As usual, social media had plenty to say. Some fans celebrated what they believed to be Yagmur's new beginning, praising her for finding happiness on her own terms. Others held on to hope for a reunion with Berries, interpreting her recent choices as a temporary distraction. On Twitter, hashtags like #YagmurAntmol and #TeamBark began trending, evidence of just how emotionally invested the fanbase had become. A new chapter begins. Then came the moment that confirmed what many had already guessed. At a private gathering for a charity initiative, Yagmur arrived hand in hand with Kamal. Although the event was small and low-key, several attendees noted how natural the two seemed together. There were no grand declarations, no dramatic gestures, just quiet companionship and mutual affection. Still, when the photos were leaked to the press days later, the public finally had their answer. Yagmur had indeed turned a new page. Meanwhile, in Berries' world, and what about Bera's? Sources close to the actor say he's been focused on upcoming film projects and exploring international opportunities. While he is reportedly aware of the rumors surrounding Yagmur and Kamal, he hasn't made any public statements. One friend noted. He's moved on, at least outwardly. But of course, when a connection runs deep, there's always a trace that lingers. For now, Berries remains out of the romance headlines. But that hasn't stopped fans from analyzing his every post for hidden meaning. Love in the spotlight versus love in the shadows. This story isn't just about who's dating whom. It's a reminder of how public figures navigate love under constant observation. Every gesture, every like, every absence becomes a headline. And yet behind those headlines are real people, with real emotions, real decisions, and real consequences. Whether or not Yagmur and Berries ever had a real relationship may never be fully known. But one thing is certain. Their connection left a mark on each other and on their fans. Now, with Kamal entering the picture, Yagmur seems to be choosing something quieter, something steadier. It may not be the fairy tale some fans imagined, but perhaps it's the story she needs now. Final thoughts. At the end of the day, we all want our favorite stars to be happy. Whether that happiness comes in the form of old love rekindled or new love quietly blooming. As for Yagmur Yüksel, she seems to be entering a new era. One defined not by headlines, but by peace. And as for us, we'll be watching not to invade her privacy, but to celebrate her courage in choosing what feels right, even when the world is watching. Thank you so much for joining me today on Turkish Spotlight Secrets. If you enjoyed this video and want more thoughtful coverage of your favorite stars, don't forget to like, subscribe, and click the join button to support this channel. Till next time, stay curious, stay kind, and take care.